Okay. Hey guys, it's Phantom, and welcome back to the Ask Phantom podcast. We are on episode number, oh my gosh, what episode are we on? I'm sorry. I had just wanted to hop on here to do like a quick episode, I guess, talking about like author stuff, the other side to what I do. And currently, since I'm looking into like, self-publishing and stuff like that, I'm looking into companies. So, obviously, from my experience, I'm not going to use KDP, probably, because I've just had, like, a negative experience with them. Basically, I can't, like, get into my account through the site. It's really being weird. So I'm not going to use KDP, obviously, for those reasons. But, like, this is going to be about, like, should you branch out as an author? Should you use other platforms, as well as one that you already use? Because I actually branched out. I had my, doubts about Inkitt, this one company that I now started to use. So yeah, we are on episode number 9. So yeah, this episode is going to be about, like, the other side to my career, like, the author side. If you guys didn't know, I've been a self-published author. Well, ebook author, basically. I'm an ebook author. That's what I do. As well as, YouTube and things. So, yeah, I've been a little bit about my writing background. I've been a writer since I was 13 years old, so that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I've been a writer for 6 years, and just recently started, like, making this into a book series, into a career, and stuff for myself. So, obviously, as you guys know, I write books. I've been writing books for Wattpad for the past couple of years now. And I really love it, but I'm thinking, like, a lot of people are using Inkitt now too. Like, this is another company. That, is pretty popular. So, let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. Hold on, let's do window capture. And the first window capture. And then we're gonna, hang on, sorry. And then we're gonna go, hold on. Yeah, and then we're gonna open up Chrome here. And, stuff like that. So, obviously, I write with 2 different, companies, but I'm putting the books on Inkitt that I've already completed. So, like, if I completed a book on Wattpad already, if I completed a Wattpad book already, then I'm going to put it on Inkitt, and that's basically how it's gonna work, because I don't like rewriting books, you know what I mean? I hate rewriting books. So, like, I like things to be done and completed before I put them on other platforms. So, sorry this is so small, but yeah, here is my Inkitt profile. And I've had an Inkitt account for a while now, but I haven't used it. Like, I haven't published on it because I'm like, I don't want to rewrite these books if they're not done yet. Like, I don't want to put this on any more platforms if they're not finished. So, basically, I looked and I was like, you know what? This would be good to put this on other platforms, or, on Inkitt or whatever. And I'm, getting used to it and everything. I'm getting pretty used to it. So, here is my book. This is the only book that I have on Inkitt as of right now. And as you can see, it's already done. So, like, the Wattpad version, which is the original version where it was published, is already completed. This was finished, let's see, when was this done? This was finished December of last year, so literally, like, 5 days before Christmas, I finished this book. So, like, 5 days before Christmas, I finished this book, right? And so I'm working on getting it on inkitt right now, you know, basically writing it for inkitt because it's already done. So right now I have the intro, I have the introduction. This isn't really a chapter, it's an introduction. Because, like, I do intros and then I do chapters. That's basically how it works. That's basically how I write all my books. So, if it says one chapter, then it's not actually a chapter. It's just an introduction. But, yeah. So, like, I'm trying to get my content out there more because I don't want to just be, you know, using one service. So, I started using inkitt. Well, I'm gonna, you know, write the books that I've already completed for Wattpad on inkitt. And I published the introduction to this book, and I will continue it probably today. I don't know. As I said, this book is already done on Wattpad. It's one of my most popular books on the site, to be honest with you. And yeah, so this book on Wattpad is 1.5 thousand reads. This book, it's still being written. See, okay. So let's see. This book is done, so this book is going on inkitt. Or this book is being written for inkitt. This book is done, so after I'm through with this book and this book, okay, when I'm done with this book, that book is going on inkitt as well. And this is gonna take me, this is probably gonna take me a while because it's a really long book. It's 100 parts long. So yeah, this is gonna take me a long while, and the sequel isn't even done yet. The sequel's not done yet, so it's not going on inkitt right now because I don't have time to write chapters for Wattpad and chapters for inkitt at the same time. So yeah, this book is already done, so it's going on inkitt, as you can see. And yeah, so that's pretty much my book situation. And so yeah, I'm gonna turn off window capture now. And so yeah, that's basically my book situation right now. Now, should you use inkitt? You should, honestly. It's a little bit confusing, but I kind of got the hang of it. So we're good. But should you use inkitt and Wattpad at the same time? No. Or like, should you add books? Should you add your books on inkitt if they're not done on, like, other platforms first? No, you shouldn't. Why? Because then it confuses you, and it just seems like a hassle, in my personal opinion. That's kind of how I feel about it. It kind of feels like a hassle, in my opinion. So, like, kind of feels like a hassle for me. to, like, if I did the sequel for Inkitt and it wasn't done yet, then it would drive me nuts. It would literally drive me up a wall to have to write it all over again. While I'm still writing it and while I'm still finishing it. Then it would drive me nuts. So, yeah, if you're wondering, I finished the first book in the series. In 2019, 5 days before Christmas. And it got like to 1K reads New Year's Day. So I decided, why not publish with Inkitt also? So yeah, I do think you should publish with other companies as long as a book is done. So yeah, I do kind of think that you should publish with Inkitt. Yes, it's difficult. I do get it. I'm trying to get into the world of like self-publishing, and I'm having trouble with Amazon, so I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to use them, obviously, as you know. So yeah, I do think that you should look into self-publishing, but or like working with a publishing house. But sometimes I don't think KDP is the way to go. If you're wondering what KDP is, it's Kindle Direct Publishing. I mean, it's just because I'm having issues with it, so I'm not going to use it, so I'm looking into, like, other publishing companies. And if I choose not to self-publish, that's okay too. But technically, I'm self-published. I'm just not making income. I'm just not making income from my books yet. I'm working on it. I mean, people swear by KDP as an author. I, on the other hand, am having, like, problems with it. I'm having problems with KDP. I'll probably have to, like, call I'll probably have to, like, call or email. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna try and look into other companies because so yeah, obviously I'm trying to look into like other publishing companies, possibly publishing houses. And I'll see what I can do. Sorry, I'm eating. So unprofessional. I know, I'm sorry. But like it's freaking 8 a.m. so I'm hungry. And technically, this isn't even breakfast. I'm just like munching on a snack. Which I need to stop. Because I want to eat like actual food after this and not like stuff myself. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Like I freaking coughed and I sneezed. It was so annoying. I'm sorry. So yeah, obviously I'm trying to look into other companies because you know Kindle Direct isn't for everybody. I'm just saying that from personal experience because I've had issues with the site, so I'm probably not going to publish with them if I decide to. But like honestly, should you branch out with other companies? You should, but not when you're like currently writing a book. Like, if you're currently writing a book on another platform, I'd say no, but if the book is already done and you want to put it on a different platform, then go ahead. Like, go right ahead with that. So, yeah, I'll probably do, like, an actual video on this for my, book channel. And, you know, explain everything going on. I mean, it's cool that I got into you know inkitt. I'm not that into inkitt as I thought I'd be, because I'm just publishing my completed books on inkitt. Or I'm writing my completed books on Wattpad for inkitt. Well, you know, on inkitt, obviously. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. I hope that this helps you, and also if you're thinking about self-publishing, or if you're thinking about self-publishing, do your research. There's other companies than just KDP. Some people have issues with Kindle Direct, so they don't use it, and I've had a few issues. Who knows? I may call them. I may call them. I may email them, or like I may call them or something. I don't know. And tell them what happened, but if not, then I'll just like look into other publishing companies. I'm looking into like Ingram Spark right now, and things like that, and I'll tell you guys like other ways to make income when you're self-employed. So yeah, like there's, you know, podcasts, there's YouTube, there's several ways to make income. There's books. But basically for me, it's like, you know, I work for myself, so I have to figure out ways to make income, which is why I work a lot. Like, I'm serious, I work a lot. Do I want to? Yes. Because I can set my own schedule, I can work when I want. I mean, I work even when I'm not working, you know what I mean? So, like, I'm trying to make income from other things while growing my presence. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. I'm so sorry. I'm just like so hungry, and I don't want to get up and grab other food right now. But yeah, I'll do like a separate video. I'll do like a separate video on this. This is just like, you know, a podcast episode. So obviously I'll do a separate video on it. And I'll look into like other companies where I can like publish for free. Where I can publish for free. And then make income from that. But I'm probably not going to use Kindle Direct. So, yeah. Some people like it, other people don't. I know Mandy Lynn. She's an author. She used to use Ingram Spark, I think, and then she switched to KDP. I think she still uses Ingram Spark. I don't know, but she's been an author for quite some time now. Like, she was actually a teen author. And I mean, there's a lot of teen authors out there that you should take a look at, like Mel Torrey Franca. I don't have any of Mel's books, but I watch her videos on YouTube all the time. Like, all the time. She did a live with Abigail Ann, or Abby Ann, as she is known. She's an author also. And, if you're wondering, she has, like, a publishing house. Mel has a publishing house. So, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, as I said, some people use certain distribution platforms and others don't. Like, you know, every author has their preference. And I think I just prefer something other than Amazon to publish my books with when the time comes. Obviously, Wattpad would probably publish my book, because, you know, I've used Wattpad for years. I actually started reading on Wattpad before I began writing. So obviously, like, my Wattpad books are going to be on Wattpad before I publish them to Inkitt, and they have to be done before I do so. So, obviously, I'm going to probably get I'm going to get a lot of writing done today, because that's, like, what I plan on doing today. I'm going to upload a video that I had filmed already, because I filmed, like, several days ago, but I didn't upload the video yet. So, I'm probably going to do that. And then I'm just going to, like, spend the day writing, because this book that I'm writing on Inkitt right now, I mean, it's already done. It's already done, obviously. But I'm writing it to Inkitt, and it's, like, it's a super long book. I made it long on purpose. So, it's going to take me a while to get it done and completed for Inkitt. So, I'm probably going to do that today. And work on a lot of other books today. And things. I don't know what else I'm going to do, but mainly my day consists of, like, writing. It depends. Some days I'm in the mood to write. Others I film when I don't write. But yeah, I write all the time, so. Obviously, I'm just gonna probably write for most of the day, most of the morning, and then do something else. I don't know, but I'm probably gonna just write all day. That's what I have going on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast episode. Sorry it was really short. I didn't really have much to talk about. I just wanted to, like, talk about, like, my author, like, the whole author and publishing experience, like, kind of my struggle. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and please subscribe to my channel if you guys are going to be watching on my YouTube channel, and this is going to be on every other podcasting platform. This is going to be on podcasting platforms, obviously, like, you know, Spotify and iTunes/Apple Podcasts. For some people it's iTunes. For others, they have, like, the Mac update with Apple Podcasts app. But as I said, I have an older Mac, so like I have a Mac that's like a super old model and I can't update it. So yeah, I'm working towards like getting like a brand new setup. Um I'm working towards getting a brand new setup. That's what's going on. And then I'm gonna like probably use my desktop for a ton of things because like I use computers for everything. I use technology for everything. I use it to write. I use it to film on. I use it to write, film on, to to play games on, to just, do my everyday things on. Like I don't just use it to film. I'm going to use the laptop, well not the laptop. I'm going to use the desktop once I get one for everything that I do because I would just rather not use a laptop anymore, and plus it would be better for my eyes not to look at such a tiny screen, if you know what I mean. Um because, people, when you look at screens too much, especially smaller screens, when you look at smaller screens too much, your eyes fatigue more, and that's one thing I struggle with is fatigue. Like I have a condition and it causes my eyes to get tired more frequently than the average person with like perfect eyesight. I don't have perfect eyesight. Like my eyesight's like it depends. Kind of fluctuates, if you know what I mean. Because of the condition I have, it fluctuates. Um so yeah, so obviously I think that once I get a new setup, hopefully I think about getting one in the next couple of months here, like I don't know, December or earlier than I don't know. I'm not rushing it because the computer isn't broken, but I'm having like a lot of issues with this laptop. So that's why I am looking into getting a desktop, as I said before. Plus I use technology for everything, like, to write, to film on, for everything pretty much. So, yeah. Computers are kind of important. Um, like you may not think they're important, but when you've worked for yourself as long as I have, then and like, everything is on websites, then yeah, you need a computer for everything, and some people like writing on computers. I know I always have, because I don't like write, I don't write on like pen or paper anymore. When it comes to like planning out books, I write online. So yeah, that's basically it. This is a pretty long episode, and I think I'm gonna go now because I've been talking for so long, and I'm kind of hungry still, even though I snacked on stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'm gonna go now. So have a great rest of your day or your evening or whenever you guys are gonna be watching or listening to this episode, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.